The coat that we have here that we brought out is ID'd to a First Lieutenant Edward Rusnow. He was went over with the 131st Infantry, which was part of the 33rd Division. And his unit, the 131st, were actually assigned, attached to the British Fourth Army, and he served in the Somme. The very first action, unfortunately, he was wounded by altering accounts. It was either a bullet to the back of his head, an ear, or it was a piece of artillery shrapnel that wounded him. He survived, but this particular coat, you can see the evidence of his wounding on his sleeves and on portion of his upper portion of his coat here from being hit in the back of the head and his left ear. He was evacuated from the front and was discharged, I believe, about 4 months before the rest of the unit was. So we know he made it home. And normally these types of garments would not be washed. They would have been dry cleaned, but he very well could have kept it as it was, as a souvenir, as a reminder of his time on the Somme during that offensive. Once it comes into our collection here, we generally do not wash materials. We try to preserve them as they are when they come in. In some cases, if a particular object is in need of conservation, then that's a conversation that we have as a staff on what is the best way to preserve an item. And in this case, the blood is not degrading the garment as it is, so this is a wonderful example and reminder of the cost of war when you have something like this on exhibit or you're showing this to visitors.